It's been a while since I looked up any of my YouTube videos to see if they were actually doing any good. It's been a long time. I probably should have a look at them. I know, I'll double check with the last video I did about the Ben 10 Ultimatrix and see if that actually got any views and if people actually enjoyed it. Holy shit, guys. How do we manage to get 18,000 views on my Ben 10 video? It's not even that good. Personally, I don't think it is. I put a lot of time and effort into it, but with my resources, I don't have a good video editor. I have no video editing skills, and it was my first real sort of project to do with sort of YouTube. I've done things in the past, but never anything on a scale like this that required this amount of editing. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you so much for everything you've done. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you guys have liked it. Thank you everyone who recently subscribed. I've been absent for a while. I know I have. It's difficult with my new job, spending time with my wife as well, and just trying to live my life is very difficult. But if you guys can be patient, I'm going to try and get out some more videos and some more Twitch streams when I get back to it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy some fun new content coming up. It might take a while. I don't have any editing skills. I don't have any good editing software. I've got like free editing software which gets the job done, but it's difficult to work with. I don't have the skills, and the time is, for me personally, difficult with everything going on in my life. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching, and let's get on with the video. Bye bye. Megatron. He's been around for ages. Been in everything from cartoons to video games to comic books, action figures and toys, and full-length blockbuster films. Yes, Michael Bay might have ruined him a little bit, but let's face it, we're not talking about that one today. Anyway, I wanted to talk about one of my favourite incarnations of Megatron. You might not enjoy the series, you might not enjoy this version of Megatron, but personally, this is my opinion, and I think he is the strongest incarnation of Megatron we have seen today.
All too easy. Megatron, transform!
That's right, I want to talk about the Transformers Unicron trilogy version of Megatron, specifically this one. The one from the Transformers Cybertron series, which is the conclusion to the Unicron trilogy. Now, personally, I've not really seen a lot of Armada. I like the design of Megatron from that, I think he's great, but I think there's just more potential in him in the ending of the trilogy. And to be fair, we're not even going to talk about Energon because I've seen the 3 episodes he's in and they're pretty terrible, so I don't want to talk about it. Now, this version of Megatron seems different from some of the previous Megatrons we've seen. He's evil, he's dark, he's cunning, and to be fair, he's kind of a bit like a Dragon Ball villain, if you know what I mean. The whole series emphasizes a lot on sort of powering up rather anime style, which is a pretty cool feature, I think. Now, being from a Japanese studio, it makes sense that these changes are different from, say, Gen 1 Transformers, which was done by an American studio. This Megatron stays evil throughout the franchise, never evolving to any sort of goodness at all, which is what I love. He's a villain. Keep him a villain. Don't make him a good guy. IDW. Now, this is my opinion on why I believe this version of Megatron, the Transformers Cybertron, not the entire Unicron trilogy Megatron. I know he's more or less the same, but this Megatron, specifically from Cybertron, I believe is the most powerfulest. It's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. Reasons why I think this is because, let's face it, he's a badass in this series. Yeah, he gets his ass kicked a load of times, but always showing his true potential, true full-on Decepticon power. Now, there have been times where he's turned into a meteor and completely killed off some Transformers, which he doesn't often do unless you've seen the Gen 1 movie.
You're not afraid, Megatron!
Well, you should be scared. Meteor attack! What? No way!
Oh man, tell me when it's over.
Megatron can use the armor of Unicron to open pocket dimensions across time and space, mainly his main form of travel. At one point, Vector Prime even tries to collapse this dimension upon Megatron, forcing him to stay within his own hell dimension. Now, Megatron utilizes the full power of the armor of Unicron at his disposal in order to rip open the fabric of reality, and so he doesn't get trapped inside. Megatron has nearly killed off 6 Autobots. He's also come back from the dead after being trapped in his own hell dimension, and he's also brought back Crumplezone from the point of death. Now, where can he go from here? Well, take a trip to Gigantion, where, yes, he gets his butt kicked by Metroplex, but after some hard thinking, he then decides that a construct made by Primus after the destruction of Unicron the first time around, this ancient, powerful construct, I'm gonna take your power. He physically forces this ancient technology to give him the full power so that he may control it.
This is not enough! Need power, much, much more. To reign supreme, I must have absolute power! Absolute power in my grasp! How dare you resist me! You belong to me!
Megatron is reborn as Galvatron, just like in every other form of media. Now, this Galvatron is even stronger than the previous Megatron we've been recently watching. Yeah, he might just be a colour palette swap, but he's basically still Megatron, and he's tough, and he's ready for a fight. Now, earlier on in the series, Starscream betrayed Megatron and stole some of the power of Primus. Now, by this point, he had sort of become as big as a planet, and then after that, reduced his size, but still kept the power that he had from before. By this point in the series, Galvatron was ready to take down Starscream, and they were locked into a fight to the death.
Enough magic tricks!
After defeating Starscream, he was going to allow the black hole to destroy the universe and take the cyberplanet keys and the Omega Lock for himself. Being such a powerful being, he knew he could survive the end of everything. A black hole. They destroy everything, star, mass, even light. And yet he was powerful enough and willing to see the universe destroyed, survive, and recreate it in his own image. Now, before that, he obviously had to set his sights on Optimus for one final fight. Although defeated by the end of the show, Galvatron, or Megatron, has shown and proven that he is more than strong enough in this series, maybe even out of all the Transformers media, that he is one of the toughest, strongest incarnations of Megatron and Galvatron we have seen yet to date. Yeah, so Megatron or Galvatron dies at the end and loses. I know, it's a bit cliche, but it's a kid's show. It's what you're going to expect. The hero's always going to win. But anyway, I've really enjoyed talking about Megatron today, especially the Transformers Cybertron Megatron. It's been on my mind for ages. I really wanted to talk about it for so long. Just talking about my favourite character, Megatron, is always fun to do. I really appreciate it, guys, if you stay till the end. If you guys have any comments on your favourite version of Megatron, or even a favourite Transformer, drop it down in the comments below, you're more than welcome. And if you have any suggestions for future videos you'd like me to cover, whether it be Transformers again, maybe Ben 10 again, or anything like Marvel, DC, Godzilla, maybe gaming again, I'm going to hopefully be doing some more gaming on my Twitch, which will be up here, and the link is in the description. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. That is where I usually post videos, ideas, things I'm talking about, Twitch streams as well. That would be really good. And if you want to help support me, drop me a like rating and head on over to my channel and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you ever so much, guys, for sticking around to the end. Hope you guys have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and take it easy, everyone. You've been amazing. Bye-bye.